back to another video with some motivation for students. Welcome back, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video to Audacious Leaders Present, a teenager written by student leaders of the program and co-directed by 8th grader Esron Holder. This is a documentary that we did back when I was in the 8th grade. This program, Audacious Leaders, came to our school, and we just did a lot of things with them. And we ended up creating this documentary talking about the inside the mind of a teenager. And this is the first documentary I ever worked on. As mentioned, I co-directed it, so I was very happy about that documentary. Not it only being the first documentary I ever worked on, but I also co-directed it. And I also shot some of the footage that we used in the documentary, and the whole process of creating it, the idea of it, to us seeing it, I remember it. I was just so happy and proud of the work that we did as a collective. And today I'm going to be reacting to it because I haven't seen this documentary in a very long time. I'm going into my senior year, so my 12th grade year. So this is like almost 4 years ago. But I'm just really excited to see the work that we've done. Let's get straight into it for today. Audacious Leaders Inside the Mind of a Teenager.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Mitchell, the Assistant Principal of Junior High School 292. And here at Junior High School 292, we try to develop the whole child. So we invited audacious leaders to our school community to address socio-emotional factors such as peer pressure, self-esteem, bullying, stress management, and much more. The administrative team sought to investigate why is it that students wouldn't show up in class, let's say during a debate. Why wouldn't they sign up for the school talent show? So this documentary shares the inside thoughts of our students, and Audacious Leaders presents Inside the Mind of Our Everyday Teenager.
Oh my God, guys, look at me. Look at me right here. I'm looking. Look at me. But a shout out to Miss Mitchell. Miss Mitchell was an amazing assistant principal when I was there. She's the one that brought the program into our school and wanted us to be heavily involved. And I thank her so much for that. Because through that, the program leader, Miss Lisa, I gained an amazing relationship with Miss Lisa that I still have to this day. And I just thank Miss Mitchell so much for us doing this documentary and for me to be able to have that relationship that I have with Miss Lisa till this day. But oh my God, just look at myself. That is a 14-year-old. I'm 18 now, so that's 4 years ago.
My name is Sierra. I'm 13 years old. I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Kiana Harrison. I am 15 years old and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Esron. I'm in the 8th grade and I'm 14 years old.
You saw I had to be different because the way they did it, I kind of reversed it different way, so you know I had to be different.
My name is Kwamel Shields. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade.
I'm Tina Domena. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Shadeya. I'm 13 years old and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Jada. I'm 14 and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Ashley Nelson. I'm 13 years old and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Chance Griffin. I'm 14 and I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Kayshawn Hutchinson. I am 15 and in 8th grade.
My name is Heather Smith. I'm 14. I'm in 8th grade.
Drama always seems to come to us.
The introduction was amazing by everybody. Just want to point that out, but let's get straight back into it.
It's like we could be doing one thing and people in general just think we're worried about them and want to start problems. And then it's just a whole lot of situations just happen when we really don't even be bothered.
But you can't really blame that on just them. You could also blame the generation too, because nowadays people just like, they just seem like they see you doing something perfectly fine or doing good and being happy and stuff, and then they just want to ruin that or take it from you.
The way I deal with the drama is that I just don't be worried. I just be like staying to myself and don't say nothing about it, because if you're not if you don't want to be in it, just keep to yourself and just forget about it. Because if you want to start if you want to interact with it, it could just like mess up your whole prerogative in life and stuff.
Based on what Sierra was saying, I could say like people just do things to try to be down sometimes. sometimes. Like they just want to do what everyone else wants to do. They see one person starting drama with someone, then they want to do the same thing because they think it's cool.
I can't stand bullying because it could make somebody commit suicide.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause like I feel like bullying just affects the way everybody.
And wow, and the funny thing is, I actually made a video about bullying 2 weeks ago, and I talked about how that almost led to me committing suicide and stuff like that. So I can't stand bullying. To this day, I can't stand it from my experience and all of that. I will continue to be an advocate for it, and as you can see, I was back then. I was an advocate for it.
The person thinks about themselves, or like it affects their self-esteem and the way they treat other people sometimes, or themselves.
Yeah, and it makes them feel like crap.
I've been bullied before, and it hurt really bad because like they called me a lot of names, and I really didn't have self-confidence. So those words kept on like going in through my head, and it just kept on going. So the more it kept on going, the more I got more depressed than I was before.
I've been bullied before plenty of times, but the different stuff with me was like, I wasn't like talking down to myself and stuff. I would keep going because I'm a strong person. And even though I was bullied, I kept going. Yes, probably cried like one time over it, but that's normal because sometimes you like just need to like just break down and just get to yourself.
I think for somebody to be able to.
By the way, that was a lie. I did not cry one time. I cried plenty of times. So I'm not sure why I did not tell the truth in that video, but I cried plenty of times. But it was true. I kept on going. I kept on pushing through. But I'm not gonna lie. In that part, I did not tell the truth. I cried a bunch of times.
To get over bullying, they have to have they have to hang around positive sources, like a lot of positive energy, like friends that are very positive that can build them up.
To add on to get over to bullying, I recommend you to like try and work on your self-confidence and don't listen to what people say because the reason why they bully you is because they feel bad about themselves and they want to bring you down as well.
And that's a very important point that was made. People who bully others are people that have been hurt themselves. Because the saying that says hurt people hurt other people is very true. People who are hurt other people, and everybody that is a bully have been hurt or is drawn from some hurt that they didn't handle well that led them to bullying others. So we all have to be careful with our hurt because we don't want to project our hurt onto somebody else.
Why do boys be mean to girls?
Like sometimes when they get rejected, they're gonna be mean to you.
I'm not really mean.
Well, that's just a jealousy. That's a jealousy
Coming
thing.
off, right?
Now that's just not anger.
Yeah, that's more daily. It's daily.
I don't really disrespect girls unless I'm like angry or something like that.
And most of the time, you may think it's disrespectful, but I'm most likely just playing.
Playing with them, right? Yeah.
And don't take it offensive. I'm just playing.
As a young woman, when y'all boys call girls treacherous and a B-word and a hoe and stuff like that, I feel like that's disrespectful. In my opinion, like it hurts inside even though they be laughing. Like, you know, the definition of B-word means female doll. So I feel like y'all calling us a doll.
Yeah, y'all understand that.
Animals.
Yeah.
Female animals.
Yeah, I understand that when you call girls like those words that hurt.
I understand what you're saying, but like you have to like feel sympathy for the guys too, because y'all say the same thing that we say to y'all and to us. So
What's a bad word for boys?
But the thing is that
y'all say the same thing.
Y'all all think we're gonna play around all the time.
Exactly. Y'all say tree stars too. They'll be like, "Blah trees and all that."
Man trees.
Exactly.
Yeah, but look, I think.
So how do you think we feel? My bad. How do you think we feel? The same way y'all feel sometimes. Some of us. Because
I really don't care. But some guys do.
Like some guys take it as a compliment too. Some guys take it as a compliment.
And some guys are soft like that, so they'll feel worse than a girl.
Yeah, but look, for me, I think like we both should not say anything, so we don't have to like deal with those problems with like a dude calling a girl B-word or a girl calling a dude some other word.
Yes, and that was very important. Everybody should keep them words to themselves. Nobody should be calling anybody out their name. And I stand by what I said. Everybody should just keep them words to themselves. Nobody should be calling each other out their names. yeah, this was a dancing portion. I remember we added the dancing portion into this. Now this I remember. I filmed this dancing portion.
My peers are scared because they might forget the steps or the words, or they probably have stage fright because people might laugh or talk about them and how they dance or how they say things.
Most people are afraid to perform for the others because they're afraid, because nowadays people are judgmental and they like to judge other people based on what they're doing or how they look.
Now, some kids may be afraid to perform in front of people because maybe they have stage fright, they worry about what other people are going to think, or they're just scared to look at the audience. Because sometimes when you look at the audience, you get thrown off and you forget exactly what you got to do.
A lot of people are afraid to perform on stage, but it's not me. I think they're scared of people laughing at them or making fun of what they do and how they do it.
I'm always nervous, like before I start to sing, but as I keep on singing.
Ooh, we're gonna get into the singing portion, but I just want to make a little comment. I know people are afraid to do like stages or like public like appearance because it's just very nerve-wracking with the eyes. Everybody got their eyes on you. You're afraid to mess up and stuff like that. I know anytime I gotta do public speaking, I get scared before. Like that nervousness, that's scared of me. It's always in me before I do any type of public appearance and stuff like that. Anytime I gotta speak out loud. But I just try to just tell myself like I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You're gonna be good. Let's get through this. And then after you get through it, it's usually like that was light. Like what was I nervous about? Like that's always my mindset after I get done doing something. But yeah.
And I just forget about everything and I just feel the music. She just wants to be beautiful, she goes. I know that she knows. No limits, she prays. Attention, she praises. An image she prays to be sculptured by the sculpturer. Oh, she don't see the light is shining. People in the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made of blind, so she tries to cover up her face and blend the walls away. Cause cover girls don't cry until their face is made. But there's a hope for when you're falling in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world can change its stars. No scars till you're beautiful, with scars and we're beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. Now you don't have to change a thing, the world can change its heart. No scars till you're beautiful, scars and we're beautiful.
Remember this part. Shout out to Ashley in that part. She is an amazing, amazing singer. Interesting fact, guys. From 6th all the way to 9th grade, I was heavily into singing, songwriting, and rapping. I'm just put out that interesting fact. So I was very heavily into writing, singing, rapping, and Ashley was brave to just go up there and sing. I had that in me back then to be able to do it. But shout out to Ashley, that's such an amazing thing.
The Audacious Leaders program has taught me to be a leader and to always follow my dreams, because never to rely on somebody else and what they have to say about you.
I'm a quiet person, I'm very shy, but Audacious Leaders taught me how to step out my comfort zone and be more social with other people.
While I've been inside of the program of Audacious Leaders, it taught me to be myself and not bring myself down and don't listen to what other people say and just move forward. Audacious Leaders has taught me to be confident with who you are and show your talent no matter what.
In the program, we learned about skits and stuff, like little plays, and not to be a follower and be your own person and stuff like that. And like when people are doing the wrong thing, you don't follow, you do the right thing.
Well, my advice to other students would be like, don't be afraid to be yourself, and don't let anybody judge you or anything like that. Just be yourself and don't care about what anybody else thinks.
As advice to the younger kids, y'all need to be leaders, not follow other people, and be yourself, because as people was growing up, some people have been called ugly and etc. But all you need to know is not to care about what people think, just like you for yourself.
That was the ending of the video. I remember that ending. We shot that ending so many times because I remember we messed up so many times when we was shooting that ending. I just remember we shot that ending so many times. Like this part, I remember we shot that ending so many times. But this was such an amazing documentary that we were able to do with Miss Lisa. Shout out to Miss Lisa. It's just an amazing documentary, and all of us being participating, having our voice shown and talked about, and this, it was just such an amazing documentary because Audacious Leader taught me to just be myself more and just encourage me to be more open, be more social, talk more. It gave me that confidence and that drive to continue more with YouTube. Because I remember when I met Miss Lisa, the leader of the program, I was doing YouTube at that time. I was in my second year of YouTube, and I was telling her about it. And then she went and watched my videos, and then came back and then she automatically supports. She was already like just giving me that drive, or always telling me like keep doing what you're doing. Like she gave me that more confidence, that drive to just continue to be strong into my craft with YouTube and being a motivational speaker. And it was just amazing just working alongside Miss Lisa throughout this documentary and then the entire program as in general. And the next year after that, when I went into ninth grade, I was able to be a junior mentor of the program when they were working with new kids. And it was just an amazing experience. Like Audacious Leader was an amazing experience for me, and it helped me to be more confident and help my drive more with YouTube to be more social. Shout out to everybody in this documentary that we're in it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Miss Mitchell. Shout out to Miss Lisa. This was just such an amazing documentary. That's Miss Lisa right there. But that was such an amazing documentary. And I'm just so glad that I was able to work on it. That's my very first documentary I've ever been a part of, working on it. And especially the fact that I got to co-direct this documentary. I'm so proud of every single thing that we did in this documentary. From all the footage that was filmed, from all the takes. Because it took us a while to film some of those things, because due to somebody laughing, having an outburst. Like we had the ultimate and the most fun filming that documentary. And again, just shout out to Miss Lisa for just giving us the knowledge, giving us that space to be ourselves and then to work in our talent. Shout out to her. And then shout out to Miss Mitchell too for bringing the program to our school. And it was just such an amazing experience. And it was just so amazing to look back at my 8th grade self, because I was 14 at the time, of 18 now. So that's 4 years. That's 4 years ago. But that was just amazing. That was just amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the end of the video. If you guys haven't already, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Please turn on your post notification. That way, anytime I upload, YouTube will send you a notification. This is Motivation for Students. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.